Hot. Okay. Okay. Come on in for let me give you crabs. Those kinds of crabs! And yet now when you give woman crab, they want to marry you. Then I ask your grandfather to marry your mom. We have hik hang hik. And then your mom hand them. She wants to escape, go to America. What do? I follow your mom. Something on fan his head at the market. Tonight's the night.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. He's balding and he would never show his head unless it's a signal. So I've got hang and you've got king. Like every time. And I've got the jacket with the gold sewn in.
Am I, people were talking in the market? Another boat capsized. Ansan and Chingokan didn't make it.
We're gonna be fine.
My brother, Sin, he says with all the winnings, maybe life won't be so bad here. I'll keep fixing bikes. You'll sell the tickets. Maybe we'll even move to the big city in Seokjang.
The communists found my brother Ben's hiding spots, okay? They found all of it. We're not safe here. You know this.
But what about the boys, huh?
If we get to the docks in the middle of the night and one of them starts crying, we could all get thrown into prison. And that'll be it for us. I'd rather die trying as a family than stay. If we go, we have a 50-50 chance of a good life. And if we stay, 0%.
Wish I never told you about the guaranteed ticket.
And don't you see? Winning the lotto 3 times is a part of our destiny, our fate. Believe in me. And then your mom, she right. After the 6th try, we make it. Then we live in my sister's basement. We help with the family business. And then once again, your mom, she had her own idea.
Okay, this is the last bag, and then we're done. She needs it first thing tomorrow morning.
Did she agree?
About the company, she keeps changing her mind. I don't want to be pushy.
Count the money.
Okay. We got 6 buttons a dress, 30 dresses a bag, 6 bags, 2 cents a button. Tonight we're gonna get rich with $21.80.
I've been sewing all day and I can't feel my fingers for $20.
We're gonna be okay. I'm getting used to my newspaper route and maybe we'll be owners of my sister's clothing company.
No.
What do you mean no?
We're finally saving up money. Where else are we gonna live? I said no. I've been doing my research. I can make more money doing hair or nails. Do the math. If we keep this up, we're never gonna get off welfare. And if we don't get off welfare, how am I gonna sponsor my sisters over? What are you gonna do?
The Mexicans?
The Mexicans?
Yeah. I've been watching them cut grass. Looks pretty easy. If me and Ankin put some money together, we could start a gardening service. Here, I got their flyer. If we put our number on top of their number, we've got an ad.
Now what are you going to call this business?
Tom's Gardening Service.
Since when did you become a Tom?
Since watching Tom Cruise and Top Gun!
We're doing it. We're really doing it. Mom, she always had a plan. She had a destiny. Yeah, she had the destiny and you see how everything turned out, right? Okay, I'm gonna make the dinner now, no more, okay? But if you don't want to answer any more questions, can you just spirit channel her for me? Đi sâu hả? To go deep is to learn more. To learn more, nobody benefit. Nobody win. It's like the psychic lady in Windsor, what she say? She say your mom not die from the surgery, then she died from cancer, car accident, something like that. Yeah, but that meaning she had to die that year. Okay, but I don't, but cái gì? Mày nghe không? She had to die that year. Okay? Mình xong rồi. Everything is over, okay?
Do you ever miss her?
Sad story. All you ever want me to tell is a sad story. And then you go. And then I sit here. And it take half a day. One day to be okay again. Make you.
It's just you have so many more memories of her than me.
Hank, Kay, and Wendy, all of you have so many more memories. And you know how many I have, Bob? I have 6. And I'm getting older, and they're starting to fade, and I don't know what's real anymore.
Can you just do it for me? You cannot talk about this forever. After this, we sit down. Do you want me to get some candles?
Nhức đầu á.
What do we do?
Nói đi.
Just talk. Hey, Mom. It's me, Susan. I have a lot of questions for you, and it'd be really great if you can make it more obvious when you're around, but don't do anything crazy like write on a steamy mirror or anything. I guess what I'm trying to say is I really miss you, and I wish you were around more, like when I got my period for the first time, and my godmother told me it was okay to wear my pad in the swimming pool. Wings down. Nobody else ever did wings down. And she used to say, no one would ever love me unless I lost weight. How come it's the people who are supposed to love you that says stuff that hurts the most, huh? Is that why you did it? Because they say that stuff to you? I've been doing research on your death and about Dr. Moblin. He's dead now, you probably know that. And I'm just trying to figure out if everything I'm doing is even okay. I keep asking Hank, Kang, and Wendy, but they're not giving me what I need. Does that mean I should stop? Am I just making people relive through trauma over and over again and hurting everyone in the process? Am I exploiting you? Or am I honoring you? Ma! What do you want me to do? Don't cover up the story. 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 Mom? Is that you? Of course. Who else would it be? How would I know for sure? When we had Susan nail, one day you eat lotion to impress a boy. No kidding. And when you get nervous, you squeeze your belly fat. Yes, you. Mom? Are we in a dim sum house? Yes. In the afterlife, I can eat what I want whenever I want. Okay, who's it? Oh. Are all these people dead? Can they see me? Yes. And if you stay long enough, we can go to ghost class and learn how to push the penny across the table. Freak the living out all the time. Yeah, funny. Okay, you order something. I'll have the chicken feet. No, fatty. You get the shrimp dumplings steaming good for you. And my jasmine tea and sao mặt mày một đống gì? Don't you think it's kind of hypocritical, Mom? You died from a tummy tuck, and now you're telling me what I can and can't eat? I'm still your mom, and I see everything. And I see when you're smoking the pot and you get all the high, you eat one fat potato chip, then you sad you cannot wear bikini. Oh, what? So you're watching my every move, policing me? Huh? You're gone for 20 years, and this is how you're part of my life, Mom.
see everything. And I see right now, you making a scene in front of my new friend. Okay? Can you calm down a little bit? Who cares, Mom? They're dead. You're dead. And I'm just being a little fucking little brat. Yeah. What is this? Is this about the chicken feet? No, Ma. It's not about the chicken feet. I'm just tired, you know? I've been spending all this energy trying to piece together what's happened, bring justice to the family. And all I ever wanted was to know you. Maybe you should seek therapist. I have a therapist. And she told me to go through the grief. And I'm going through it, talking to you through Bob's body. Okay. And my 2 chicken feet, okay? Just why'd you do it? You told Yifeng that day you had doubts. You needed Valium that day to calm down. You knew something was wrong. I want something for myself. And then you left me all alone and you abandoned me. Family always there for you. But they're not you. They are me. Fine, but they don't care about what I need. Saying they don't care for you? Doesn't your brother Hickey always give you free cleaning when you're unemployed? Remember what he wanted to be when he grew up, Ma? In college, what he said? He wanted to save the tree. Environmentalist. In the end, he became dentist, like I always want, for the family. Okay? Hey, good boy. He made a good decision for the family. Even the hard one, you know? What do you mean?
Hey, Doc, you want to see us? Yes, Anthony, Mr. Liu, please have a seat. Doc, you can just give it to us straight, okay? Of course. Your mother and wife has cerebral anoxia, a lack of oxygen to her brain, which has resulted in permanent brain damage. She's in a comatose state, and moving forward, she's going to need a feeding tube, ventilator machine, and 24-hour care to live. I'm very sorry. Mr. Liu, how would you like to proceed? Hey, Doc, can you just give us a couple of seconds? A couple minutes? Of course. I'll be outside.
Okay. What the doctor, what'd he say?
Mom's not gonna wake up.
I have something to tell you.
Yeah? Yesterday, your mom
Yeah.
Yo, nói trễ quá. Too late. She keep trying to come back, but too late, you know?
What do we do, Bob?
I cannot. You decide. You the oldest. I'm only 21, Bob. Mom wouldn't want a life like this. She wouldn't be happy. It's not good for the family. Well, we gotta pull the plug. Nambi. Hey, Doc. My dad would like to move forward with pulling my mom off life support.
You see? Can he care for the family and he cared for you? But what about Hank, huh? He's an asshole now. Like, before you died, we used to have this Yoda-Jedi relationship, and he taught me street smarts. He always gave me advice. And then after you died, he shut everybody off, and no one can get through to him. He's the most loyal one, you know? No. He's the only one who comes to my graveside every week, and I get to see my grandson too.
Art Warren, put the incense to your forehead and ask your grandma for help.
But I've never met her.
It don't matter. She your ancestor. You wouldn't be here without her. Now do it. Okay?
Hey, Dad?
Yeah?
How come we always bring roast pork and bun hoi every week? Don't you kind of get sick of it?
It was your grandma's favorite.
Okay. Hey, Dad,
Yeah.
do you ever miss her?
What kind of question is that? Of course. Every day.
I didn't know about that. He can in his own way. But what about Wendy? She's a bitch, okay? Like, whenever I call her, she doesn't even know what I'm gonna say, and then she's already mad at me. She's always telling me that she had to be the mom for me. She never got a childhood, and she holds it over my head and is always guilt-tripping me, but I never asked her to do that. Come on. You said that Wendy only 14 when I die, you know? And did you have to go right before Lupita's quinceañera? Everybody was asking, why wasn't I at the party? What was I supposed to say? And Brian Wells, he asked me to homecoming, and I know you said that I can't have a boyfriend until I get my master's degree, but Wendy, where are you? God, what am I supposed to do about Susan? She keeps asking, what's the purpose of life? Why are we here? Miss you, Mom. Wendy? Who are you talking to? Nobody? Come here. We need to put all of Mom's clothes in trash bags and take them to Goodwill before Dad comes home. Do we have to? Yes. It makes Dad sad every day he gets dressed. You don't want to make Dad sad, right? Still smells like she's alive. Mom always liked her jasmine perfume. Yongwei, Homeland. I don't know, Wendy. This kind of feels too soon. Like, what if one of those soap opera miracles happens and Mom comes back and then she sees all her clothes are gone and she has nothing to wear and then we wasted all her money. I think Mom would be really mad at us, and I don't think this is a good idea, Wen. I think we should stop. We should stop. Wendy, stop putting Mom's clothes in the trash bags! Susan, if you're not gonna help, then get out of here! Hey, Dad said we can keep one piece each. Really? Yes, really. Do you think if we put all Mom's clothes in Tupperware, we could keep her smell forever? Probably, but who has that size Tupperware? Come on, don't make this harder than it is, okay? Mom's purple dress. Maybe I could wear it to your wedding someday. Peacock's nice. Hey, I have my piece. You're gonna find yours. And then when we're done, I'm gonna get you a strawberry shortcake from the ice cream truck, but he comes in 2 hours. So we need to finish this in 2 hours, okay? Okay. I forgot about that. You only focus on the dead. You need to focus on the living. You only call your father to make him tell the sad story? Have you nothing to ask about how your house is to do in college or your stepmom her arthritis? And cut the avenge my mom stuff. Not cute. I don't like it. You got away with murder, Mom. Mahuari, okay? I see everything. And I see hit kid, hit destiny like you get mine, okay? Yeah, Susan, I start to fade right now, okay? You don't need a tip here, already included. And when you smoke the marijuana, you go on the Facebook, post not funny. Wait, did Yifeng really channel you on my wedding day? Sometime the heart is sad. I knew it. We had bets going, and I could have gone back and forth, but do you remember the ray and light in all the photo? Huh? Mommy, okay? I love you. Wait, what's your advice for living life? One heart, one mind, two hands, okay? You like everybody else. Do something with your life. Don't be lazy. And call your father more. He miss you, but he don't know how to say. Wait! Do you think I'll make a good mom? Everybody has their own destiny. Wait! Mom! On our last day together, I told you I hated you. And I've been holding on to this regret for 20 years, Ma. And I just want to, hey. I just want you to focus on school because I might finish 9th grade. I know what you mean. You're the guy, you're my daughter. Wait! When you were a little girl, what did you want to be when you grew up? What attracted you to Bob? Could you tell me all of our happy moments together? What did you love about me? That day when we were driving home on the Bay Bridge, why did you get out of the car and walk home on the freeway? Did you watch me sleep with all those men who weren't important to me? Does it make you feel sad when I hate my body too? When I light incense for you and ask you for help, does it really work? How would I know for sure? When the spirit channeler says, you come to me in the form of small birds, is she telling the truth or is she just trying to make me feel better? Do you believe in destiny or free will? Knowing everything you know now, what are you most afraid of? Did I disappoint you? Will I make it as a performer? What do you think of my husband, Marvin? What's your advice for giving birth? If I have a daughter, how do I make her love her body? When can you hold me again? How can I summon you? How am I like you? You know now. Manyaka. New one. What you're seeing today about my mother, my family, and me is a culmination of working on this show for 16 months and researching the doctor for 4 years. When I started on this journey, I wanted him to pay up for his crimes and be forever shamed by society. This was how I would avenge my mother. This was how I would ease my pain. But when my enemy died, the pain was still there. So what was I feeling if it wasn't the desire for suffering, for the revenge of the doctor? I missed my mom. I never really knew her. And as I was entering this new journey of womanhood as a wife, a potential mother, I felt scared. Even surrounded by my partner and my siblings, I felt alone. I needed her. Last February, I was laying in bed. I had just come home from rehearsal and I was exhausted, but for some reason I couldn't fall asleep. Then my heart starts beating fast, like 4 times faster than usual, and I'm not sure if I'm having a heart attack. Then I can't open my eyes. Then I hear my mother's voice. Don't cover up the story. Don't cover up the story. Don't cover up the story. Oh heavens, your face looks just so hateable. And then she said what I've been waiting 22 years for her to say. Mom remembers and misses you, my child. come from a family of hustlers, spirit channelers, and survivors. And I'm not going to let one negligent man control my destiny or my mother's story. I'm 140 pounds. She was 140 pounds. And so much more. This plays in loving memory of Ha Tui Fu and the Liu family. Thank you for coming.
Alright, can I get another round of applause for Susan, please? So now we're going to move on to the portion of Q&A. So we're just going to have, more of a personal talk with Susan today, to get a little bit more information and more of a personal aspect of how her journey from she was 11 to now, and actually get to know her a bit more in depth, like your dad said, dig deeper. So we're going to dig deeper today with Susan today, and we do have people, an officer down on the floor with a microphone. So if anyone have questions, please feel free to raise your hand. They will come with a mic, and then you can also ask Susan any questions that you have. So first question is, how do you feel after every single time you share the story of your mom and your journey? How do you feel afterwards?
I feel so many things. There's always a couple of pictures in the slideshow at the end where I remember it and I go, oh yeah, doing all this is 70 minutes, it's 10,000 words, there's a lot of places I need to be at and a lot of things I need to do and make sure I'm done for the show. And then there are times when I just look at the pictures and go like, oh yeah, this is so real, this is my life. I feel so grateful to do this work. I love connecting with the audiences afterwards, and everyone tells me their stories of how my specific story really resonates in their lives and what they're going through. And so it's just like, the human experience is full of suffering, and yes, I fall apart on stage every night, and my goal in doing all that is creating space for others to heal with me in their own lives. So I love it, actually.
Thank you. Also, another follow-up question is, I don't know what you can answer this, how does your husband feel? Do you share the story with him sometimes, or does he express how he feels about you traveling? I know you've been through most of the West Coast right now, so how does he feel about it?
I think he's actually sitting in this corner over here, but he'll probably stay there. He's like a cat robot, as you can tell when I'm acting him. I'll be honest with you, when we started this last summer, I was like, I had gotten laid off from a job, and I thought, okay, so do I find another job that I'm qualified for, maximize income of what I'm able to get, right? I have an MBA from Yale, okay, I can get a specific type of income. And I said, honey, like this, I feel like there's a lot of traction. I've been developing these shows over the past 16 months. The crowds get bigger, I sell out every show. I think that there's something here, and it was right